Hello, everybody, and welcome to another scene in The Sept of the Howling Winds. Caroline, she's going to see Tolya again, because makes her feel comforted.
Okay. She finds Tolly sitting at basically kind of a desk in his room. He's been writing, and he's writing in Arabic. He's just writing on stationery. And when he sees her, he'll smile to her. He'll
Tolya,
notice,
how are you?
he'll notice she's out of sorts, and he'll tilt his head. I'm fine, but what's wrong?
Mm, I'm I'm worried about. And she frowns, and then she'll say, "I'm worried about Jonas Albright coming to town."
He'll smile softly, and he'll open his arms to her. Come.
She'll come close.
Well, why are you worried?
Well, I, s- I believe he is here for the change in the litany. And seeing everyone else being worried, I suppose it causes me worry.
And what are you worried will happen? I'll say gently. He'll pull her into his arms, kind of to support her and comfort her.
She will kind of come close to him and she'll like nuzzle her head on his chest and she'll say, Sure, I'm scared, I suppose, but of what? Still uncertain.
I can offer one small comfort. Jonas is my best friend. We have been closest brothers for 30 years. More than 30 years, actually. He'll take a deep breath. I don't know by what design Jonas is coming here or what he has planned. He hasn't spoken to me about it. I don't believe whatever he's coming here for is, for instance, life-threatening or to raise this up to the ground. When Jonas decides execution, he sends Eli, and only Eli, and he does not announce. He just acts in grim resolve. Now, he may be coming here to punish those that have violated the law, or to make an example of Jesse. I can't say that Man with a Thousand Faces is safe. He may punish or execute him. Best case scenario, he's coming to abolish the law. I doubt that's what it is. To abolish the law, it would take months, if not years, of Philodox meeting and talking and going round and round in circles, and I just don't see that being the case. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
I did not believe that to be the case either.
I don't think he's coming here to punish anyone severely or harm anyone, or for instance, put. He said that he's made a decision. I imagine that decision is probably some sort of punishment. He's probably coming to punish Man with a Thousand Faces, or those who violated the law, but not in a way so severe, if you understand my meaning.
Yes.
But that's just my opinion as his friend and what I know of him.
Well, I suppose that certainly eases my worries at least a little.
What do
She
you have to be
smiles and
worried about? You haven't even violated the first law.
then she says, "It's not me that I am worried about. I am worried about others."
Oh, my beautiful unicorn with a bleeding heart. He'll pull her. He'll nuzzle her face.
She'll kiss him on the cheek and hold him close.
So I wanted to talk to you about something serious.
I Okay, I will talk of. And she's like fumbling her words, trying to think of what to say when he says
Oppressive.
serious.
He'll press a finger to his lips like. And I don't want you to think that I've come to this decision without. Oh God, he'll like rub his face like a delirious amount of thought. I I feel that you and I have grown close in our time spent together. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I believe I am closer to you than any other.
I can agree to that. And I was worried I might not be ready for this step, but after giving it much thought, well, I decided to take a chance. I would like to. I'd like to be with you.
She's tearing up.
Officially. I'd like to introduce you as my girlfriend. I'd like to tell people I'm with you.
She nods. She says, I would love that. I love you."
He'll blush and look down. I think I've fallen in love with you too. It's it's not easy, Caroline. My wife died 7 months ago, and I'm still. There are some saying that I may be moving too fast. There are others who say he'll kind of wave his hand like, move as fast as you want to go. Follow your heart. This just feels right.
She nods and she holds his chest tightly against, or holds his head tightly against her chest. And she says, I love you, and I just want to be there to comfort you, even in your times of need.
I don't think either of us is quite ready for me to claim you as a mate.
She nods.
But I would like to claim you as my partner, as my significant other, which he'll shrug can still be held out.
Yes, I don't see anybody else that I would love more than to be my partner.
I will tell you two things before we formally decide this. Okay?
She nods.
One, I am functionally monogamous. I don't particularly favor polyamory.
She nods. I I was unsure of what the word polyamory even meant. Believe that I would only love you alone, anyways. I don't think my heart could beat for another.
The second thing, and this may be a deal breaker, Caroline, there are aspects and parts of my life that I don't know if you would necessarily agree with, but I need you to stay out of. It's not that I don't want to share every part of my life with you. It's that I need space from that. I need a place I can escape where I have peace and serenity and my life is normal. And I don't want you in that world.
Caroline nods. If
And
space is what you need as well, then I'm willing to give it. I just
it's
want what's best for you. I don't want you to hurt. And she runs her fingers through his hair.
I'm going to tell you something about me, and I need it to stay between you and I.
She nods.
He puts her hand to his heart so that she can see how hard it's beating.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually tears up. Caroline. He'll shake his head like he can't believe he's about to fucking tell somebody else this. I want you to listen to everything that I'm about to say with an open mind.
I swear.
The short and simple of it is that I venerate and serve the worm. I know you need me to elaborate that. Touch your cheek,
She's,
like, I began a camp. I'm the founder of it. It's multi-tribal. There are Farah. There are kinfolk. We serve balance. We serve. He'll think for a moment. We serve the worm, but an aspect of the triad that is balance. Does that make sense?
you balance the darkness within the light. Or
And
the
it
light within
means,
the darkness.
he'll nod and he'll say, and it means that sometimes we have to do very dark things to maintain balance. That is where I need you to be, my sanctuary. We have ways of keeping our taint in check, of burning it away, of keeping ourselves from becoming corrupted, while bringing balance to. Then he'll stop for a moment and then he'll say it, Father Worm. We hate spirals. I have put more spirals down under my blade than anyone who would claim to be a pure guy in guard. They can either join us, redeem, or they can go back to destruction's embrace because the spirals no longer serve Father Worm. They have been driven mad by the Weaver and court oblivion.
Caroline's nodding. Like, she's processing it in her head.
And I'm
And
not
then
telling you these.
she then kisses him on the forehead.
I'm not telling
And
you
she
these things
says,
because. Oh, go on, go on.
okay, she kisses him on the forehead, and then she says, I believe I see the good in you. And I believe, if anything, you're hurting. So, what I'd like to say is, even with this that you have told me, I still believe I trust you.
I'm not telling you these things because I want you to join. or I want you to take up my cause. It's actually the opposite. I need balance myself. I need you to not participate, to find normalcy in you.
She holds her hand to her heart and grasps it tightly. I do believe if I ever did join you, because I do not see myself in that situation. So you are right, it is probably for the best. But I am here for you, and I will comfort you even through your darkest times.
And there are others who support the camp without belonging. We do have allies. Just, I couldn't bear the thought of you. He'll shake his head. Like, she's too pure, she's too innocent, he can't even begin to believe it. Like, it's not that I don't have faith in you, he'll shake his head, he'll rest his hair against her chest. His head against her chest. I love you. It's scaring me, and there's a part of me that feels that I'm dishonoring my wife. There's another part of me that knows she would want me to be happy and that she would have loved you and would tell me to love you. I feel like this is the right path, choosing you as my partner, maybe taking you as a mate one day.
She nods and she says, I will never be your wife, and I know this. But perhaps she can guide me into making you happy. Because I believe, even though she's gone, her spirit does live on.
As I
And then
understand
she
it,
presses her hand against she places her hand on his heart,
he'll
and
smile.
she'll always be a part of you too. And I can never take that from you, nor would I want to.
He'll smile.
Unique in hers.
He'll, he'll pull her to sit on his lap,
She
and
will.
he'll muzzle her face. You wanted to learn Arabic, right?
Do what?
He'll say to her, you wanted to learn Arabic, right?
Yes, I would love to learn Arabic.
I'm writing a letter to my granddaughter, so this is actually written simpler. Why don't we work on it? Maybe
She
I
nods.
can teach you enough that you can write her a little note.
She smiles. I would
And
love
once we
that.
are done, I will drag myself out onto the sept, and I will howl that you are my partner.
She's tearing up,
And he'll nuzzle her face.
and she'll kiss him.
And kiss her back. And hold her so close. And like he'll basically inhale her scent, like take in her scent and just really for a moment kind of sink into her presence and smile. Come on, let's work on this. And he'll pick up his
She
pen.
she nods, and then right before they start to work on it, she'll like whisper in his ear, like, and perhaps so you don't go into the depths, I'll be your anchor towards the sky, and you will be my anchor so I don't fly too high.
He'll kiss her again. I like that.
She smiles, and she kisses him back.
I think we can end it there.
Yes, I agree. Thanks everybody for watching. Nobody who watched, but this was a great scene.